K Black Boxing. Here with a quick video. As you see, you have LeBron James on the screen, man. He's kind of like merged with Thanos. I like this picture, by the way, man. I like this picture. It's a cooler pic. I don't know who illustrated it, but kudos to you, man. I like this as well as I like this one as well. Nice, man. That's a nice little merger between LeBron James and Thanos, man. But it's a reason why I have LeBron James on the screen. Here's a quick disclaimer. I am a boxing channel. So before people try to ridicule me, I just want you to know I would never claim to be an NBA aficionado. I'm not. I'm not saying I am. I just got a quick question. You know what I mean? And this is not trying to criticize LeBron James. Exceptional athlete. What he do on the court. I'm not trying to bash him. Talk bad about him or anything. I just got a question I ask. And I put that out there because I don't want nobody to try to come in my comment section and think that I'm hating or anything like that, man. Listen, I used to watch basketball a whole lot. And the reason why I stopped watching it as much, because it became repetitive. Same with football. Even before the Colin Kaepernick situation, I stopped watching it. Some of the things that look like, questionable, I just leave it right there, And what I mean by the NBA, when I say repetitive, is I just see the same things go over and over and over, man. It get kind of like, okay, get kind of dull after a while, especially when it's like the same outcome. So out of this out the way, like I said, I'm primarily a boxing channel. That's why I got the name K Black Boxing. But at the same time, I just would like to know, because we all know LeBron James beat the Cavaliers beat the Celtics yesterday, and this is LeBron James' 8th consecutive finals appearance, 9 overall, and that is a great feat within itself. But I just like to know, is LeBron greatness being measured by how many finals he appeared in? Or is it being measured by how many that he won? And the reason I ask that, because going to 8 consecutive finals without saying that is great. That has greatness written all over it. But I thought the object was to actually win. I mean, this final haven't played out yet because we don't know if he's going to go against Golden State or the Rockets. He punched his ticket, but we don't know who he's going to go against. But the 8 previously that he went being inside, I mean, let's just call it spade a spade. He only won 3 of them, and he lost 5. That's 3 out of 8, And to me, winning, if you would have went 20 times and only won 1, that shows a testament that you still won a finals championship. Many NBA players, great players, never achieved that. So winning 3 is exceptional. But when we start talking about greatness and saying he's better than this guy and that guy, and those other guys going to remain nameless because it's just primarily about LeBron James. But when you start saying he's better than those guys, man, we really do have to put in everything else as well. The stats are phenomenal. I mean, he played the whole 48 minutes yesterday. His stats was through the roof. Especially in his 15th season. All that stuff is nice, man. But at the end of the day, man, it means nothing if you don't win the chip at the end of it. Going there is one thing. But like I said, the whole objective is always was to win. It's not about just showing up. And the reason why I know I read this one thing, and it says that if he go to the finals and lose, It just be like him having another failing season instead of being saying that he took a underwhelming team to another championship. Listen, that sounds nice, but you guys put this guy in that position. No matter who he played with, no matter who he played against, he's supposed to win. In y'all book, because y'all say he's the GOAT. Anybody else y'all put in that status, y'all will hold him in the same regard. So y'all can't say he's the GOAT, but also say once he lose, if he do lose, because like I said, who knows? You know, because if he do beat the Rockets or the Warriors, we'll come back and talk about it on a later date. But until that happen, or if that happen, we just play with the book. We gotta play with the books that we got. You gotta play with the cards that we have, man. So it just shows that no matter who come out the West, Rockets or Warriors, they the favorite. You know, LeBron James is a great player, like I said, but at the end of the day, if you really look at it, he is an underdog against those teams, no matter who come out the West. Yeah, and I know that, but at the same time, if people want to continue to call him great and continue to say that, you know, he's the best to ever do it, well, it doesn't matter who come out the West. He should be able to become victorious. He should be winning this. He should be winning, right? He should win the finals. Because like I said, man, if it's all about just making it there, then 8 straight, 9 overall, it ain't too many NBA players that have been to 9 championships, win, lose, or draw. You know, when it comes to, especially winning all, you know, and it's not only going to all those championships, but I only know but one basketball player that won every finals that he been to, that I know of. Meaning a star player, you know what I mean? Meaning the head of the team. There's only one that I know. You know, I'm not going to say his name because, like I said, this is all about LeBron James, but, you know, like I said, I'm not bashing the guy. I'm not talking bad about him. So you don't have to come to my comment section talking nonsense, man. If it's logical, I will come to you. I would, I will respond in the comment section. But if it's BS, person trying to, disrespect me, I'm just going to go ahead and block them because I just don't have time for that, man. You know, it's Memorial Day. I know you all out there, enjoying the good food, enjoying the time with your family, man. But I'm going to have to use this since it is Memorial Day, and this is a time that people like to have food. I'm going to use this as basically a metaphor, right? And I'll just use that as not a metaphor, an analogy. It's like me, this is the equivalent of LeBron James going to the finals over and over and not winning. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's not going to win. I'm just follow me. This is the equivalent of me, since this is Memorial Day, going to the grocery store, grabbing a shopping cart, putting all the food, chips, and dips and everything else in the shopping cart to its fill. Go to the checkout line, put everything on the conveyor belt, everything's bagged up, placed back inside the shopping cart. Then I pull out my debit card, and it's declined because I don't have enough, or I have no money on the card. See, I got the shopping cart, I made it to the store, put all the food in there, even put everything in the conveyor belt. But at the end, I didn't have the means to pay for all of it. It's the same thing as LeBron James going to the finals year after year after year and not winning them. Nobody remembers the losers, man. You know what I mean? In life, LeBron James is a winner, no doubt. But I'm saying as far as, winning the championships, stuff like that. Because, yes, like I say, he got 3. That's phenomenal in itself. But people forget about that already, man. When you in the league, you got to compete every damn day, every year, basically. People forget about the championships you won. They don't even want to talk about the ones. It's what have you done for me lately, and it's crazy. In my eyes, he's one of the greatest players. You know what I mean? But for him to be the greatest, as a lot of people classify him as, the end result, which is the finals, gotta reflect that. If not, there's no arguments, man. There's no arguments. You can't say it's not all about the wins if that's where we value greatness as. We value the greatness as winning the championship, not just going there, man. As good as remember the time when the Patriots went undefeated, went to the Super Bowl. Guess what? Nobody remember that season. You know why? Because the Giants beat them. What about the Warriors when they broke the record, the Bulls record, and they went 73-9? Nobody remember. You know why? Because they lost that championship. They lost to the Cavaliers. Okay? This is what it is, man. People remember the winners. They don't remember the losers. So my question is again, how do we value LeBron James' greatness? By how many times he went to the finals? Or by how many times he actually won? This K Black Boxing, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to the whole LDBC.